Hello viewers, welcome to part 3 of my career mode. So here we are, new location, Abruzzo I think it's called, but going around here, and this was a new mode. This is, you had to basically survive as long as you could on the circuit. If you bump into walls it does away with your energy, but there are these sort of mines all over the track. Now this was my 4th restart, obviously hitting various mines. First you've got to learn where the mines are, and then learn your line for each corner. So you'll see me grinding on certain walls, learning where they are, but it's still quite difficult because occasionally they're quite hard to see, so you sort of have to know where they are more than being able to see where they are, because by the time you see them it's too late. So you'll see they're quite bright, they blur in with the scenery. Look at the visuals, look at the polish, fantastic, nice feeling of speed. I'm slowing down a bit there. I wasn't entirely certain the way there. If you practice on this a lot, I mean, this sort of mode doesn't appeal to me as a racer. This is the sort of challenge that I just think, let's get through it, get a bronze, move on to the next one. I'm really not that bothered going underwater. It's always a nice touch. There's another track on this island sort of scenario where you actually just dive into the sea. Roughly there, the track is there. Again, it's a nice idea. So following a few, as I say, a few restarts, I gradually got the hang of it, where they all were, and then got quicker and quicker at it. But not a mode I'm comfortable with. I just like the racing. Also, I'm doing a contract at the moment, which involves driving this particular craft, and it sort of handles slightly differently. It's not quite as grippy as some of the others, but it does still have some serious speed. And now I'm thinking, come on, just get there. Get there. At least get to. We might get to a silver actually. So I think we cut out one race. Then you had the Cairo SRL race, which is already on the channel, and now you've got this career part 3, and in career part 4 I'm going to be continuing on this. So silver medal, I'm happy with that. It's not a mode I'm necessarily comfortable with myself. I prefer just the standard racing, so we'll get that out of the way.
Pilot level increased.
So looking at the next track, I haven't had any weapons. I think it just shows I just haven't been using weapons or upgrading my craft. It isn't actually it took me some time to remember about that. I completely forgotten to upgrade my craft. I was just sort of racing hell for leather with what I had as a stock ship. I suppose because that's kind of what you do in stuff like Wipeout, stuff like that. You don't upgrade your craft, you just have your craft, and that's
2,
it.
1, go.
So now back into another race. Now, also I think it's worth noting, you see how the corners are red there? The colour of the walls actually represents the harshness of the corner, so to an extent. So, you know, sometimes I've been able to go through much quicker through a red corner, but generally they let you know some kind of significant steering is required through that corner. Keep it straight, nice and balanced in the air. Always nice when you get that touchdown. I always say the music kind of goes quiet, which kind of goes with you holding your breath for a second, thinking, oh please, you know, there under the bridge. Always the way. Slightly wrong. Obviously, when you become really good at this and you get the craft, I mean, I am moving from craft to craft, so it sometimes makes it difficult when you're doing that, because when you're doing different contracts, you're essentially, you know, it's difficult to not touch the walls in that sense. I think when you've got one craft you work with all the time, then you'll be super quick. But I look forward to trying this in the sort of fastest level. It's just going to be crazy. It's going to blow my mind. So look at the speed, and then the air brakes. That's the F-Zero moment for me, is corners like that. It reminds me of F-Zero GX, you know, the way you would slide into those you know, through those right angle corners. Just reminds me of that. Moments, and also the way you're using a boost is a bit like that in F-Zero. You know, you're boosting.
Finish.
So where do we come there? First place?
Gold medal
Another good
awarded.
result. It's always good when you're in career mode and you're getting the job done. Yes, there are hidden platinum medals as well. I've only had one so far, but there are hidden ones in there. If I'd been upgrading my craft all the way along, I would have been in really good shape in terms of all the medals. I actually didn't realise how much quicker I could be. I do have loads of credits though, and it means I can get a super fast ship, so I intend to go back and earn lots of ships and really enjoy this game. I mean, this is coming out for PS4 and Xbox next year. You know, one hopes that the developers can work their magic and make something similar on those consoles. I mean, I have no idea if they can, but this is a GTX 780, so you know, it will take around a similar power level to the PS4, so a bit more powerful than GTX 780, but speeds are just trying a bit of the outside view for a few races. Again, it really depends on the craft as well, you know, which one works for you, which one gives you that feeling that feels right. Trying to close, trying to keep it straight in that sort of, you know, sort of looping loop. Beautiful.
Bronze medal.
Bronze is
awarded.
fine. Bronze is fine. We move on. We're not restarting this. We're moving on. We want to show as much as possible. So what did we cut? We cut about 4 different restarts on a couple of races earlier. A couple of on the bomb challenge thing. There's a couple of things we've cut out here and there, but I'm getting through this section of Class 2. We really just want to get on with it and get up to the super fast classes, and then watch me get absolutely annihilated. And that's what I'm looking forward to. But it does make me feel good knowing that I've managed to get, you know, win lots of races and not upgrade my craft and really use my weapons. You know, I've barely used my weapons, so just making that jump, it's always difficult. Oh, look at the speed! Speed! Under the arches.
New record.
Unbelievable redshift. Blood in your eyes. It's happening. Loving this. Looking it into that corner. Now there's a red there, but it doesn't really need to be. Just an interesting corner there. Oh, here we come to that jump now. Don't like that jump. Made it anyway. We don't like that jump. We don't like that. Oh, look at that. How crazy is that? Where am I going? Jesus. So difficult. It's all over the place.
Final lap.
And going around these corners now. Final lap. Determined to win this. I am. I remember playing it at the time. Determined to win this. I'm going to beat this guy. I'm boosting while thinking, oh no, how am I going to manage this next corner? Come on. Get through this section. More boost. I'm not boosting there because this jump. I'm thinking, please. Oh, just about made it there. Keep it controlled. So hard to there, trying to keep control, because you lean forward and then it turns just to mess you up. Second place in the end.
Finish.
So that was that.
Congratulations.
A good race. A good race. So that was part 3 of the career. Roll on part 4. Be more from me very soon.
Contract
Well, how do you like it?
Makes me feel